Hey Soul Family, I hope everyone's doing great today. So today we're going to talk about trauma and how it gets stored in the body. As someone who has been through a significant amount of trauma in my life, I can attest to this, all that I'm saying. So when you go through the most acute phase of traumatic experiences, oftentimes you go through an experience where you're going to purge a lot of the emotions come to the forefront. They're all currently in your conscious mind and everything's going crazy in various different ways. But later on, as you heal in some ways, or maybe in maladaptive ways, it gets stored in your body as excess energy. So what happens is when this doesn't get fully processed and when it doesn't get fully released, it gets trapped in your body, and this is where it causes various different physical issues. So a lot of times the physical issues can show up as various different pains, all kinds of different medical illnesses, and the list really just goes on and on. Some of the things that we're going to talk about on my channel is definitely various different ways that the distorted trauma energy comes out. I'm sure since you guys are all human, you know how this works, and it comes out in so many different ways. So the main point that I would like to get to today is that when it gets stuck in your body after the main acute phase, it's really important to move your energy in some sort of way, because this trauma is energy that is trapped inside of your vessel. So it's important to do things like yoga, walking, tai chi, exercise, and definitely chakra meditations. These are all things that are going to help to start to move the energy and release it from getting stuck once you're past the phase of where you can access it through easier methods, right? When it gets deeply repressed and there's just subtle layers that are still existing there, it's sometimes really hard to get them to loosen and come up to the surface. So when that happens, it's important to do things like working with your body, also body work, getting massages, and different kinds of energy healing modalities are also available. So super important, because the energy will continue to show symptoms in your body. Personally, I go through this as well. It shows up in chronic pain in different ways for me because of all the different things that I've been through in my life. So I have been on a journey to really start to try to move and get that stuff to work out. And currently I'm doing lots of yoga, and I know a lot of other people who have helped to release trauma, serious traumas, through yoga, because if not, that the energy, the natural prana of your body can heal. It is part of our healing, our natural healing mechanism. When that prana is activated and it can flow freely to allow the natural processes of your body to help your healing process. And not only is it your physical body, but when your physical body feels better, your mental and emotional and spiritual self will also feel better. All of it works together. So when certain areas are still in a state of survival, then they're going to affect everything, right? So sometimes when you've mastered and conquered certain thought processes and emotions and other things, the trauma will show up still in your physical body as pain and disease and sickness of all different kinds. So this is the message I have for you today, and I hope you guys are all having a great and beautiful day. If you would like to work one-on-one and coach with me, go visit my website, www.akasharise.com, and also you can send me a message in the direct messages. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.